Well, good morning, everybody. Andrew Smith from Royal LePage in Kelowna. It's Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. Welcome to Coffee with Andy, weekly edition. Today, we're going to look at what's going on in the Kelowna housing market year to date, because we just had the end of a month, so it's a pretty good time to just sort of take a deep breath, have a look around and see what's happening, big picture-wise. So, I'll say it fast, peel it off like a Band-Aid. The average sale price year to date has been $1,257,000, $1.257 million, compared to $934,000 year to date in 2021. Everyone's wealthier. We so far have generated 456 residential sales year to date compared to 527. So down a bit, but the pace isn't as bad as it was in January. So it's getting a little bit more frantic out there. Keep watching and you'll figure out, I'll tell you why. Let's touch on apartments for a little bit. 2021 year to date, it was 289 residential sales at an average sale price of $399,000. So let's say $400,000. So far this year, 270 sales for $528,000. So the average is up. It's a six-figure increase for condos year to date, January and February compared to January and February of last year. So all arrows are kind of green there too. With residential, the year to date with residential, 456 sales in 2022 compared to 527 in 2021. What's interesting with these numbers are the sale price. With $1,256,000 in average, the average asking price was $1,234,000. So on average, prices are selling $20,000 above their asking price. So the old days of looking at an $800,000 house, seeing it and you like it, let's offer $780, the owner counters $790, everybody wins. That isn't happening anymore. That happened last year. In 2021, through the first couple of months, the average sale price was $935,000 and the average asking price was $940,000. So sellers moved a little bit. They went down, not a lot, but they went down a point to put a deal together. This year, on average, they're going up. So what does that mean moving forward? Active, right now we have just over 400 residential houses on the market. Not a particularly big number, but if you look at February of this year, we generated 275 sales, and the demand is going to increase in March and April. So if we're selling 275 sales a month and we only have 400 to sell them, something's got to give, right? We're putting round pegs into square holes, or however that expression goes. There's considerable pressure on prices to continue going up. Maybe with variable interest rates changing a little bit, if they go up a point and your mortgage payment goes up $75 a month, maybe people will start to get a little bit concerned about spending these dollars. But right now, it hasn't been happening. Real quick, where we are, we're at a place called 350 Bake House in Kelowna. My first time here. Oh my gosh, it's nice. Lots of Safeways there, and the district, the old mall, downtown mall is right there. We call it the district, and Brooklyn Tower is right behind us, and Bernard Avenue is right in front. It seems like there's been construction nonstop for 10 years around here, but it certainly has an urban feel and urban vibe to it. This place has homemade baked goods, really good coffee, and reasonable prices. And yeah, it's just honestly, I'm not sure if it's a week old or if it's been here for 5 years, but it's it's worth stopping in if if you don't feel like going to a Tim Hortons or a Starbucks or one of the major chains. The owner comes by and says hello, and yeah, it's worth stopping in. Anyway, talk to you next week. Andrew Smith, Royal LePage, Kelowna. Talk soon.